Hi guys, Tracy here. I'm so excited to be bringing you another series of The Doctors Are In videos. This time, Irit and I are tackling the challenge from you guys, our viewers, who suggested that we take on the challenge of putting together a scrapbooking kit from a whole bunch of leftovers from other kits or collections that we have laying around our room. So that's what both Irit and I did this week, and we are happy to share with you. We each have a kit video. This video that you're watching right now is my kit video, and then we each also have 2 process videos to share with you over the course of this weekend. So let's get started with my kit. Yikes! Look at how crowded my desk space is today. Today we're focusing on a challenge that a lot of scrapbookers have, which is how to use up some of the leftovers that you have lying around your scrap room, maybe after you've already used a kit or bought a collection and used a lot of it, but you still have some leftovers to use, and you might have leftovers from a whole bunch of different kits or collections. And so today I'm going to be scrapbooking with my leftovers, and I'm going to be scrapbooking in a way that I'm taking a little bit from each of these different sources of scrapbooking supplies. So I'm going to tell you what I have here on my desk. I know it looks like a lot, and it is a lot. This is why we as scrapbookers sometimes get overwhelmed, because we do, we like our stuff. I know I like my stuff anyways. So I'm just going to walk you through what kits I'm drawing from. So I just want to start off right off the bat by saying that I have a lot more leftovers than most people would. Because this is one of my jobs, I tend to receive a lot of items from either companies that support my channel or that I work for directly. And so I do have more leftovers than most people do. So I am going to have an easier job in terms of just having more stuff to select from, but I'm going to try to take that into consideration as I walk you through this process. I'm going to start by just letting you know that I have these things that were on my desk here. This is a Christmas card that my sister made for me. My sister is a scrapbooker as well, and look at that pretty card she made. She always puts me to shame every year because she makes Christmas cards and I don't. And so here's my card for this year, and it's lovely and beautiful. It makes me so jealous. And in it, she sent me these 2 little sticker packages because she knows that I love pineapples. And then these are some little planner stickers because she and I both use Erin Condren life planners. And so these were on my desk, and I thought maybe I can incorporate them. Maybe not about these planner stickers, but I like using planner supplies on my scrapbook pages. And so I thought I might be able to incorporate them, so I'm going to put them in the, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make up a little kit, and so these 2 items here will go into my kit. Then I have the December Hip Kit Club kit, and I am pretty sure that the January one is at the mailbox, at the post office waiting for me, and so this really does need to be dekitted at this point, because once the new kit comes in, I'm always excited about the new kit and I just want to use it. And so chances are this is the last time I'm going to get to dip into this kit. You'll see there's still lots left in it, and so, as a kit, so I will use these supplies, but I just need to dekit it so that I can focus on the current kit. And so you'll notice that I do have a lot of leftovers. I did get extra paper this time, which resulted in me having lots of leftover paper. And there's also, the kits just come with so much. And I also got the Project Life kit this month. So there's a lot here to choose from. So I'm going to try to pick out some things that I just want to make sure that I use that I didn't get a chance to use yet. So these puffy stickers from Heidi Swapp really stand out. These came in the Project Life kit from December from Hip Kit Club, and I really want to use these. So I'm going to put those in my kit, my little stash kit that I'm making. And then this has some, this cut apart has some phrases that are relevant to the new year. And I'm not going to be scrapbooking the new year, but it is my first me-oriented layout of 2017, so it might be relevant for me to put some resolution type things, or I'm just not entirely sure. So I'm going to pick this and put it in my kit too, with the idea that I may or may not use some of these. Then we have some really cute epoxy decorated paper clips that came in the Project Life kit for December, so I'm going to use those as well in my kit. And then these Project Life cards I'm going to put in with my Project Life stash. Then also from the December kit, there are these really beautiful foam word stickers. These were from the Wild. They're called Wild, and I'm pretty sure they're from the Paige Evans collection. And so I am going to put those in my kit because I'd like to use a few more of these before they get put away in a drawer. I will still use them after that, but I just want to use them the best that I can. Now, I love both of these letter stickers, but I haven't used this one yet, and I really, really love the font. It's called Fox, and it has uppercase and lowercase letters, and it's this beautiful gray glitter that reads, it seems like it would read blue if it were among blue things, and it would read more gray if it was in other places. So I'm going to put it over here in my kit as well. Also, these charming thickers are one of my favorite recent chipboard stickers, and I just really like that they have this white border around them. They're quite nice. So I'm going to put those, I have used these, I think I got 3 different packs of them in 3 different kits. So I have used this font, but I just haven't used this particular pack yet. So I'm going to put that aside as a potential. These Take Me Away dies from Pink Paisley from the Paige Evans collection. I will draw some of those as well. And these were on my desk from a previous kit. Now this kit probably goes back to September or even October. It's these varnish stickers from Dear Lizzie. So I like that they're black and they're fun to use, so I'm going to put those in my kit as well. And they were just out on my desk, so they're true leftovers from a kit. This is a set of letter stickers that Kimberly sent me from the Hip Kit Club, so I'm going to try to get these on this layout too. I'm going to use them as a potential. I'm going to be scrapbooking 2 layouts, so I don't need a ton of supplies, but you know me, I do like to have different options. So so now I'm moving on. I'm going to, I'll leave paper for the end. I'll select some paper at the very end. I'm going to start by just collecting up some embellishments. So now I'm moving on to the City Sidewalks kit from Scrapbooking Cards Today. I have plenty of this as well. I used it a couple of times. And I really like these chalkboard labels, and I also like these little leaves. So I'm going to put those in my stash kit. These white outline, these white block Yuletide letters from their cardstock letters. They're from Pink Paisley, and I liked using these a lot more than I thought I would, so I'm going to put those in my kit as well. Then a lot of the embellishments in this particular kit are Christmas themed, and I don't plan to scrapbook Christmas this time, so I'm going to keep these for Christmas layouts. I'm not finished scrapbooking and documenting my holidays yet, but I'm not going to be doing so today, so I'm going to leave those. And now these, I don't know what kit these came in. They're Pink Paisley Birthday Bash sequins, and I really like them. They're really cute. I'm not entirely sure. I guess it kind of depends on what papers I pick out, so I'm going to put them right here with the Take Me Away die cuts because it kind of depends. Now, this is the most recent bunch of supplies that I've been using. I only made 2 layouts with this, and here are those charm thickers again. So I'm actually going to compile these 2. I don't need 2 different packages of the same thickers. One of the benefits of repackaging my thickers into my own packaging is that I can fit 2 of the same font in one package. And sometimes, depending on the thickness of the letter stickers, I can fit 3. So that cuts down on my packaging. And now I can just take this off and use it for one of my other sets of letter stickers. Another benefit to using your own packaging is that these bags, which I pay for, are more sturdy than the packaging that typically comes with thickers, and so that means that I can reuse them when I'm done with a set of thickers, or when I'm done with the packaging, as is the case this time. So I'll just put that aside to reuse it another time. Now, the embellishments that are part of this Heart Day collection from Crepe Paper are very Valentine's themed, so I am probably not going to choose any of the phrases, but I do really like these little heart stickers, and I also really like these, and if I just changed the sentiment from Happy Valentine's Day to something else, I could remove this or I could cover it up. These would work quite well as potential embellishments, and the washi tape is just really cute. I love the soft pink color of it, so I'm going to put that in my stash as well, in my stash kit. And then that's probably all I'm going to take from this particular kit. I have one more kit that I wanted to grab from. Ooh, this is the only Felicity Jane kit I've ever received, and I love it. And this kit is pretty picked over because I love it so much. And so as you can see, there's really not a whole lot left in it. These puffy letter stickers are awesome, and I haven't had a chance to use them yet. I already do have lots of other letters in my stash though, so maybe I'll save those for another time, but I'll tell you what, if I can use some of these cut-aparts, I will feel really great about that, so I'll put those in my stash, and I'll put this in my stash kit. I'm going to get rid of all of the pattern paper from this kit, in terms of I'll either use it this time around or it'll go back in my stash. I'll put these tags from Felicity Jane. They're super cute. And one of them is interactive. It has like a little window. So those are super cute. Actually, this might work really well with these sequins that I'm hoping to maybe use. So yes, put that in there. And then I think what I might do is just de-kit this and put it right into my stash at this point. I'll put those puffy stickers, but I'll save the alpha. And these sequins I'll save for another time too. And these little flowers as well. So I changed my mind and I decided I probably do want to try to use these in this kit, so I think I'll do a switch. I'll try to use these instead of these. Because they're older, I'd really like to get them used. So we have some items from Felicity Jane, we have some items from the Crepe Paper Heart Day, we have some items from the Hip Kit from December, and also the City Sidewalks kit from Scrapbooking Cards Today. We have Project Life stuff from Hip Kit Club, and we have little random items that my sister gave me. So far this is what the kit is looking like. Then I have these Freckled Fawn kits that I received. They're just embellishment kits. And this one is the oldest one, and oh my goodness, I love this kit so much. I have used lots and lots of it. It's the black and white kit, and it has these awesome chipboard phrases and these really cute cameras and black and white enamel dots and some flowers, flower epoxy stickers. So these are really, really beautiful, and they're all gonna go in this kit. Then this kit here I haven't even touched. I just haven't had a chance. I subscribe to the Freckled Fawn kit and embellishment kit, and I sometimes don't get to use it. Oh, these are awesome, and I might just need to put these in my kit. So that's from the, I think this was the October or the November Freckled Fawn kit. This was from the December Freckled Fawn kit, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to pick anything out of because it's a very specific color scheme that's just not the same as the other stuff I'm pulling. And then this is the new Freckled Fawn kit, which has these beautiful things, but this is new, so I'm not entirely sure that this would qualify for using up your leftovers. So maybe I will put this stuff aside because it doesn't really qualify. So, wow, look at the big pile of embellishments that I have. So, great leftovers here. And these little cute little tassels. They're kind of awesome. Cute little tassels. I'm going to try to use those today as well. And then there are these little gold stars and an arrow. These are the embellishments that I will be drawing from. They are a mishmash from various kits, and I'm very excited about that. Then I've got some scrap leftover papers from the Felicity Jane kit because I used all of the papers except for these 3 scraps, so that will be great for me to draw from. I don't even know what pictures I'm going to scrap yet, although I do have some pictures in the running, so why don't I have a look at those so that you can see. I mean, I'm sort of trying to draw my kit from the photos that I want to scrapbook and then draw the photos that I'm going to end up scrapbooking from my kit. So I'm kind of doing it 2 ways at the same time. So I've been challenged by somebody on, actually one of my patrons over on the Patreon website, has challenged me to scrapbook a little bit more about myself. And so I just looked at my recent photo stream on my camera roll, and these are all photos that document, they're not all photos of me, but they're all photos about me. So this was a day that I spent, an evening that I spent planning my YouTube channel for the year, and so I thought that was a nice photo that kind of captures how taking care of my YouTube channel and planning things out and thinking about what I'm going to do for the year is a big important part of my life, and I really enjoy that, and taking that evening to just sit on the couch and drink tea and plan was really nice and fun. So that photo captures that memory. And then I had a bunch of car trouble that was very, very badly timed, and so that, and just kind of like the impact that it had on me is I'm probably not going to scrap that today, but that's an option. Then I've been trying to exercise every single day for at least 30 minutes, and so this is just a screenshot from my Apple Watch, which, oh, I don't have it on right now, but usually I have it on every day, and then when I reach my goal, I'm just kind of pleased with myself. And then this is just a picture of me with my new boots in 3 different formats, different sets of filters on it. Depending on what products I have, I might want to use a different colored photo. Oops. There we go. And this is about my just kind of like fashion, I guess, or what I like to wear, or the fact that I treated myself to a pair of boots, something like that. And then this is obviously not a selfie, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about ways that you can scrapbook yourself, even if you feel self-conscious about snapping a bunch of selfies of yourself. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options of how I could scrap about myself without even really including my own face. Like this one includes my body, but the rest of these are just little snapshots of my life. So what's important to me, exercising, and treating myself to a pair of boots, and this is a painting that Stephanie drew for me, or painted for me, when she was at my house the other day, and it just kind of, I really like it because my name is Mercy Tiara and she's wearing a little tiny crown, and I thought that was really cute. So I considered using it as my profile picture for my Facebook, but I don't want people to think that I painted it because I didn't, so I decided not to, but I still think I might scrapbook this as a way of talking about just my online life and all the friends that I've made in the scrapbooking community, and how grateful I am to be so well connected there and to have so many people be a part of my life. And then I got a new car because the other car just wasn't gonna bring me anywhere. I was really trying to not get a new car until at least the summer, but yeah, that didn't work out for me because it didn't matter how much more money we put in the other car. It just didn't seem like it was going to drive. So I got a new car, and that's a picture of me in the new car. And then this is the t-shirt that I have. And the reason I wanted to scrapbook this one is I bought this t-shirt on Boxing Day, which is the day that it was announced to the world that George Michael had passed away. I went on to Etsy and immediately bought this t-shirt just because we were in the car driving to a family event, and my sister-in-law and I and my husband were all talking about how Wham and George Michael have really influenced us, when Wham when we were younger, and then George Michael as we got older, and about, you know, just how much we love music from the 80s and the 90s, and just you know, what a great influence he was in the musical world. And we were watching that video, and I said, oh, I want one of those shirts. So I thought, why not? It's Boxing Day, I'm going to treat myself to a shirt. So the shirt, I've researched it, and it was it was a awareness campaign. It was part of an awareness campaign for an organization somewhere in the UK, I think, that was trying to raise awareness about depression and suicide. And so I thought that it was just really fit with me and the work that I do in my professional life, and also just a really cool t-shirt that I really like, and it kind of represents George Michael to me. And then, of course, my daughter does these crazy photo bombs. She's famous for these photo bombs. Whenever you're taking a picture, she comes along and makes a crazy face behind you. So this could be documented in many different ways. It could be about the shirt, it could be about George Michael, it could be about my daughter, it could be lots of different things. So so I thought I would include that as an option. And then, of course, my love of coffee. I have documented that every once in a while, but I just recently took this picture of our coffee shelf in our kitchen, and all of our coffee makers are right below this. So we have an espresso machine and a coffee maker and a coffee grinder and a place that you have to like bang the thing to get your coffee grinds to go into, all under there. And it's just kind of like that part of the kitchen is my happy place of the kitchen. I am not much of a cook, but I really love going in there to make some coffee or to have Scott make me a fancy coffee. And this tamper here is one of my husband's prized possessions. It is a Reg Barber tamper. You can't tell what it is because it's covered by that little shelf there, by that little sign there. But it's like a circular thing that you press down into the little basket that holds the espresso grinds, and you have to send the guy, it's a company in BC, and you send the guy the little metal basket that comes out of the thing that looks like a handle that goes into your espresso machine. I don't know the terminology here, so bear with me. You take out that little basket with the little holes all over it, and you send it to him, and he makes you a tamper that is exactly the right size for your little espresso basket. And Scott got that for Christmas one year from my mom, so it was a big deal for him to get this tamper because it's a luxury item that we wouldn't have normally bought for ourselves. So that was very kind of her to do that for him. And it has become one of his favorite items, and it's really pretty. It's beautiful solid wood top and brass on the bottom. It's just really pretty. And so it's in my picture, and yeah, so that's probably way more information than you really needed to know about this video, but I thought I would share a little bit more about that at the request of some of my peeps who were wanting to know more about some of the stories behind my layouts. We've got a couple of scraps of paper here. I need to get back on track with picking paper for this project. So let's have a dip into the City Sidewalks collection and see what we have. The City Sidewalks kit, that is. Not a collection, but a kit. So if I were to put up just that, I can get a sense of what kinds of colors are in these photos. I'm only going to be scrapbooking 2 of them today and tomorrow, so let me see. This one would look nice with some of the wood that's in some of the photos. So I'll pull this out. This one would look nice with almost anything because it's gorgeous, so I'll pull that one out. Too Christmassy. This one is cute. Whew, this is really pretty too, so I'll pull that one out. lots of cards, lots of cardstock. That one is kind of interesting. This one, let me see those pictures again. This one would look especially cute with with a couple of those. Some white cardstock and some silvery grayish. Yeah, I'm not sure about the gray, not for these ones. I don't think the blue either. Okay, so we've got some paper chosen from the City Sidewalks kit from Scrapbooking Cards Today. Then let's grab some paper from the Hip Kit Club from December. This is Gorge, so we gotta take some of that. This is neutral, so we'll take some of that. That's nice. So I've already used that for a background, but that's really pretty. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is just so multi-purpose that we'll take that. This is nice and bold and colorful, so we'll take that. This might look nice with that watercolor painting that Stephanie did. Oh, I have a lot of leftovers here, and this is just beautiful. This is nice and neutral. This is definitely scrap, so we'll take that. All right, so I would say that that is probably more than enough paper. Okay, so once again, I have picked a humongous kit. I'm going to go through it very quickly with you. I have a piece of pink paisley Paige Evans paper, number 22. I have this Dots and Stripes from Echo Park that has this beautiful silver foiled polka dot, and then it's plain on the other side. This is from Crate Paper from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection. I'm picking it for that side. This is from Crate Paper from the Heart Day collection. I'm picking it for that side, and I think these two look especially nice together. This one is Pink Paisley from the Paige Evans collection, number 7. I think that's the Take Me Away collection. Then this is a Hip Kit Club exclusive with this beautiful black and white floral on the one side and then the wood grain on the other side. Another beautiful Hip Kit Club exclusive with these beautiful gray and white diagonal stripes and then polka dots on the other side. I'm picking it for this side. Another Hip Kit Club exclusive. This one is a neutral gray plaid and then these stars on the other side. I'm thinking I'm picking it for this side. And 2 more little bits of that same paper. Some cardstock from the City Sidewalks kit. I've got 3 pieces of cardstock here. 2 of them have patterns on them and 1 of them is plain white. Also from the City Sidewalks collection, these beautiful marbled images. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love this one in particular. And this one as well. Just the colors are so beautiful. This will add some nice texture. It's also from the City Sidewalks kit from Scrapbooking Cards Today. And then I have some scraps from the Felicity Jane. This is the kit that Sue's Fish designed. I forget what it was called. It might have been called Oh Happy Day or Happy Day or something like that. And then another scrap from the Hip Kit. That's the paper. And then we've got cut-aparts from Felicity Jane that I'd like to use up. We've got puffy stickers from Felicity Jane I'd like to use up. I've got some Heart Day collection embellishments that I'd like to use. Yuletide font from Pink Paisley. We have some more Felicity. Yeah, it was called Happy Day, that kit was, and here is the font from it. And cut-aparts from the Hip Kit Club. Wild Thickers from the Hip Kit Club, Fox Thickers from the Hip Kit Club, Christmas Wishes, which Kimberly sent me from the Hip Kit Club. She owns the Hip Kit Club, but those did not come in a kit. Dear Lizzie Black Varnish stickers from a kit from a long time ago. Pineapples from my sister. Heidi Swap Black and White Puffy stickers from a Hip Kit Club. Freckled Fawn cardstock black and white phrases. Freckled Fawn embellishments, puffy stickers, and enamel dots. City Sidewalks kit. I don't know who makes these things, but there are labels and some leaves. Some coffee embellishments just in case I scrapbook that coffee picture. Some planner stickers from my sister. Some black and white labels from Freckled Fawn, and some flower stickers from Freckled Fawn. And don't forget the tags, especially I'm thinking maybe this one from Felicity Jane. So truly a mishmash, and I think that there's probably way more in this kit than I need to scrapbook for 2 pages, but I like lots and lots of choice when I'm scrapbooking, and so I'm going to get started. I guess I have to start by figuring out what I'm going to scrapbook to begin with. And I don't think, I think I will leave these in the kit just in case I use that tag from Felicity Jane, but I don't think I'm going to need these die cut pieces. I'll keep them off in the wings. They won't be officially part of my kit, but I'll let you know if I draw on them. So here we go with my scrappy scrap stash. That's what I'm going to call it, my scrappy scrap stash. Take care, and I will see you on the first process video, which will be coming along on my channel very shortly. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.